Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for round one of the NMAA Nusenda Credit Union State Playoffs, and this is your Folsom Museum pregame show. Brock Brunelli, Brad Doherty, Kendra Doherty, Lizzie Rodiguero in the studio. Today's matchup here, today's contest, 24-3 state-ranked number 3 Des Moines Demons versus 14-11 state-ranked number 14 Elida Tigers. These two squads have battled it out on the hardwood 3 times in the Max Preps era, with Elida coming out victorious in all 3 thus far. First match being 11-22, 2016 in a 54-32 win for Elida. That streak has lasted now 2,664 days. One player to keep an eye out on for both teams with Des Moines, the senior sensation, Caleb Sumter. He's in the 1 jersey here tonight. You can find him in top 25 in almost every category for the state ranks. 17th overall in points a game and 7th in field goals made with 191. I'd keep tabs on Seth Jimenez, 15.8 points per game. That's 5th in the New Mexico Division A basketball. And could shoot the 3-ball quite well with 33 makes on the 4th-year players campaign. That's going to be a wrap for your pregame show. Tip-off next from the Enchanted State.
Blue Ribbon Processing is a community-based, family-first, USDA-inspected meat processing facility in Fowler, Colorado. We specialize in the custom slaughter of beef, pork, lamb, and bison. With modern equipment and a customer-focused outlook, Blue Ribbon Processing serves the community with excellence and a smile. We are devoted supporters of the agriculture industry and local educational programs such as FFA and 4-H. It is our pleasure to offer a farm-fresh meat product and outstanding experience to the families of Colorado and beyond. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, blueribbonprocessing.com, or give us a call at 719-263-4293.
Commercial, then we'll...
Doherty Land and Cattle is located in northeast New Mexico on the historic Hereford Park Ranch. The owners, Jim and Karen and Brent and Brittany Doherty, run this working cow-calf operation. It is their mission to never stop improving on their cow herd. They will continue to raise great cattle just as they continue to raise great kids.
Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brad Doherty. I'm on the mic and doing the ones and twos today. It's about time for some player introductions. Going to hand it back over to Mr. Brock Brunelli.
Thank you, Brad. So excited to be here. First, importantly of all, thank you to the Des Moines school and also the NMAA for letting us do this here. First round of playoffs here from Des Moines.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 NMAA State Championships. Tonight's round, first game featuring the visiting team, the Elida Tigers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, our starting lineups. The Elida Tigers here, Des Moines Demons.
At this time, we'd like for you to stand as our national anthem.
And now we're going to have our national anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
High School. Non-activity military and veterans may leave their caps on while rendering the military salute. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Great job on the national anthem there.
The New Mexico Activities Association thanks you for your courtesy, respect, and attention during the performance of our national anthem. And now, here are the lineups for tonight's game.
Now we're going to get our starting lineups brought to you by LARCC. Starting off with Elida. Number 3, Hayden Wolf. He's a freshman. The number 10, Clayton Nixon, a senior.
Number 12, Bradley Ferguson.
Burris.
Number 14, Jeremiah Woodruff.
Jeremiah Woodruff.
Number 21, Clayton Griffith.
It actually looks like they're naming all their players, and then we'll have our starting lineups.
Yeah, it's always kind of fun when teams will take a little moment and recognize the non-starters, give them a little time in the spotlight.
Starters for tonight's matchup. Number 0, Michael Malloy.
Okay, now your starting lineups. Michael Malloy, a senior.
Number 1, Seth Smith.
Number 1, he's also a senior, Seth Smith.
Gage Hartman.
Number 4, a senior as well, Gage Hartman.
Number 5, Seth Jimenez.
Number 5, the sensation, Seth Jimenez.
Hardy Fraze.
And number 13, a junior, Hardy Fraze.
And here's the lineup for your home team.
Elida led by head coach Jared Fraze. Then now the Des Moines Demons, the hometown team.
Non-starters for tonight's matchup. Number 0,
Getting all the
Wesley Sumter.
starters there.
Number 11, Cash Green. Number 12, Mario Gonzalez. Number 14, Ethan Long. Number 24, Aaron Long. Number 32, Taylor Osborne. And number 44, James Bennett. Starters for tonight's matchup. Number 1, Caleb Sumter.
Now the starting lineups. Caleb Sumter.
And number 2, Nash Trujillo.
Number 2, Nash Trujillo, the man in the middle.
Number 3, Calder Green.
Number 3, Calder Green.
And number 10, Noah Johnson.
Number 10, three-point specialist.
Number 33,
5'10", the senior, Noah Johnson. Another good three-point shooter, Cisneros, led by head coach Ben Doherty.
Tonight's game officials assigned by the NMA.
Guys haven't subscribed already, give a like to this video. Please feel free to do so right now. Saddle Rock here down in Des Moines, New Mexico. First round of NMAA action. Be Sumter versus Jimenez here. We mentioned Jimenez here in our pregame show as well with Caleb Sumter. We're about to get started here from Des Moines here in Demon Country. And the ball's up for grabs, and the court is in session for the NMAA Round 1 games. Ball rolled out of bounds there the first time, going into the hands there of Kim Mustang, Will Doherty. Here comes Noah Johnson, has it on the D, top of the key. Works left to Green, back to Johnson. Johnson works around the circle to Trujillo, back outside Green. Green thought about it, he's going to work around the perimeter to Johnson. Kick outside Green, and Green is green to get started. 3-0, Demons up. Here comes Smith. Throws it back, working around the perimeter to Malloy. Feet inside, tip, Caleb Sumter grabs it. Ball's wide, Caleb Sumter heaves it. Nash Trujillo, bounce pass Green. And out of bounds, that's going to be Elida's ball. Be number 13, Hardy Fraze, the junior here on the inbound. Tigers in the purple and white, Demons in the white and black. Smith, the senior, pump fake, working around right wing. Feet inside, right elbow, bounces, hits the kneecaps there of Sumter and out of bounds. Stay in right here. Light obviously led by Jared Fraze, fifth-year head coach, 80-41. Last time out, lost to Dora 63-60 on March 2nd. Real dagger up and good there for the senior Hartman. And here comes Johnson to push the envelope. Up with it, Sumter hits the lip of the iron, coming out with it, Jimenez. Tigers and a kick ball there, saying actually off the kneecap of Johnson. 3-2, the hometown Demons up. 6:53 in the first quarter. Hartman, the senior, heaves it on there. That's going to be Malloy. Malloy, 3.5 points per game. Feet inside, Trujillo grabs the live ball, flips it past the timeline. Johnson, he's just going to go through rush hour traffic and dump it off to Sumter. Top three, Green, can he go 2 for 2? He does, he's 50% now in the game, that being from the three-point line. Bounce pass, Malloy meets Cisneros. Kicks it deep right wing, Jimenez going to pull up the three. Uno, dos, tres, Seth Jimenez. Jimenez, 15.8 points per game here for this Elida Tiger squad. Bounce pass Johnson, skip pass on over to Sumter. Goes deep right wing, Cisneros almost lost it. Demons come out with it. Johnson thought about going down Broadway, but he works around the perimeter to Sumter to Green. Kicks it outside, wide open, Johnson. All cords! As Johnson taunts the Tigers bench. And Johnson, he's just one of those guys out, jack up threes. You cannot leave him open, ladies and gentlemen. 6th in New Mexico in assists and 17th in 3 points made with 52. Malloy resets the offense, top the key. Sumter grabs it, credit with the steal on the back of his basketball card. Johnson has it. Shallow right wing, can he make it 6? Johnson can't, Malloy credited with the rebound. Jimenez slowing things down, resetting the offense, working left to right. Kicks it, Malloy. Malloy meets the face-to-face defense. The kick to Jimenez. They're going to get Sumter there on the hack. Hardy Fraze, the junior, here on the inbound. Fraze, 8 points per game even, tipped. And heading the other way. Demons fans happy with that one.
Yeah, that's a home court advantage right there, Brock. That baseline area, only about 2 feet deep here in Des Moines Gymnasium.
Obviously, theoretically, this Demons team used to it. Not too sure how Elida's gym looks, but you know, a lot of these Demons have played in this gym for 10 to 12 years at least, so they're used to playing the inbounds game really good. As Johnson heads to the charity line for the first time tonight. 6 of 5 is your score. Either team really not pulling away here so far. Johnson can't get to go there on the first one. 1 point Demons lead still. Nixon going to check in. They're going to say Malloy to hit the bench. Des Moines led by head coach Ben Doherty, head coach since 2020-2021, fourth season, 58 and 35 in his tenure. Johnson connects on the second, 7 to 5. Johnson now running and gunning now for this Demon squad. And cash there from Hartman, right off the right elbow. Demons had Sumter if they wanted it. No look past the Snells and out of bounds. Tigers find some momentum. Both teams like to get out in transition and shoot the heck out of the three-point ball, as there's convenient banking hours for Clayton Nixon. All the way from Des Moines there, 3 points. Johnson working down Broadway and a foul. 10 to 7, your score. Number 10, Noah Johnson here on the inbound. There you go, just joined us here on the SRSN. Brock Bernelli on the call. Brad Doherty with the color. Lizzie Rodiguero on a reaction cam. And Kendra Doherty on the other side here. Bounce, one dribble drive. Trujillo can't get to go, but Sumter to the window, 2-all. Tigers look to play fast here. Jimenez meets Green. Just letting the offense operate. Tip there by Green and Trujillo. Coming out with it. Off the glass, up no good. Seth Jimenez, up and good. And Jimenez went window shopping that time and bought himself a bucket on the way. Green has it, top to Key, thoughts about it. Pump fake, feet inside down, rush hour traffic there. Trujillo, Johnson, skip pass, left wing, Sumter. No good, hits the lip of the iron, 12 to 9. The visiting Elida Tigers up 3. And yes, you may just say 3 points, but the trend of this game, that's a big lead here so far in the first quarter. Green thought about it. If I'm Des Moines, you gotta get more aggressive and work inside. And a foul. Obviously Des Moines without Destry Sumter there, had ACL surgery. 20 games played for the sophomores, 7.2 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game. Thoughts and prayers go out to Destry Sumter there as he recovers from ACL surgery. Dolphin flip there. Sumter, Johnson, no good. Long checked in. Hartman comes out with the tip. Feet on over, no good. Pump fake, no good by Hartman. And Green comes out with it. Des Moines 2-on-2 with the possession. Green with the basketball. Can't get a 3 there for number 3. Dribble drive pass, Sumter, and a travel. Hayden Wolf, the freshman, checking in. Both teams playing really quick. Obviously, Dobbins checks in as well, but both teams so far just playing really quick here. As you see Des Moines there in that 2-3. Long meets Nixon, kick outside Jimenez. Back on over. Jimenez going inside, up and good. Jimenez wins the battle on Trujillo there in the trenches this time. If I'm Des Moines, you gotta slow things down, maybe work a timeout, get your guys more regrouped, and a foul. Johnson here on the inbound here for the Demons. Rolling out of a 1-2-2 here out of the stack. Sumter hauls it in. Trujillo, money, Yahtzee. Timeout taken. We're taking time of our own and be right back. You're watching high school basketball all from Demon Country, all on the SRSN.
All right, folks, we want to take a little time and recognize some of our newer sponsors. One of those is the Folsom Museum right here in Folsom, Colorado. Open pretty much all summer, Memorial Day through Labor Day. If it's your first time or your 50th time visiting the Folsom Museum, you won't be disappointed. Always something new to find. Thank you so much for your sponsorship today.
For sure, 2-minute warning here in the first quarter. Elida finds himself in the 2-point lead here against the juggernaut Des Moines Demons. Bounce pass. Wolf can't get it to go. Johnson credited with the rebound. My apologies. Johnson running and gunning. Swings it around the perimeter. Trujillo, can Green get another three to go? He can't. Johnson going down Broadway. Right-handed dribble up, no good. Long credit with the rebound. Now, if I'm Des Moines, reset your offense. You've crashed the board 2 times, but the athletic Nash Trujillo just proved me wrong there. Nash Trujillo off the glass and into the nylon. Jimenez kicks it, Dobbins. Dobbins 5.1 points per game. They're smothering the point guard of Elida there, up and early around the top of the key. Love the aggressiveness, pressure cooking on this Elida Tigers offense. Sumter kicks it, Trujillo, no good. Hits the iron there that time, and Wolf comes out with it. Sumter to bring it up now. Run like a track star, pump fake.
They're going to say no shot. That was a foul on the floor.
Yeah, Elida head coach Jared Fraze wanted to travel on that call. Nonetheless, Sumter picks up a foul there.
Oh, I'm incorrect. Looks like Caleb Sumter is headed to the line.
14-14 is your score. Demons trying to get in the lead. Up and no good there for Sumter. Still all knotted up. Dobbins. Wolf hits the bench. Malloy and Fraze, the junior, check in. Sumter, a 6'2 senior, sends it up on its way. Up and no good. Trujillo. And Tigers fans happy with that one. The Elida's ball, 41.9 left in the first. Flips it, Hartman, the senior, meets Green. Kick inside, and a foul. And this Des Moines team, I mean, you got to credit to both sides throwing up a high-quality game. This Tigers team 14th, Des Moines 3rd. But I say this Elida teams most definitely won the first quarter so far. Sumter, volleyball flips Cisneros. Bang! 17-14, 17 seconds remaining. Malloy gonna pull up a three of his own, Airballs that one. Sumter, flip, Trujillo, bounce, inside, hits the lip up and no good. And that's the end of Uno. 17-14, Des Moines up. You're watching high school basketball along the Sad Rock Sports Network.
Baca Valley Telephone Company and Sierra Communications have been meeting the area's communications needs since 1974. We offer a wide range of services to our customers: local telephone service, residential and commercial internet service, telephone systems, security systems, network cabling, and two-way radio sales and service. Headquartered in Des Moines, New Mexico, our service area includes northeastern New Mexico and southeastern Colorado. Baca Valley and Sierra Communications is your one.
The Mack Shack in Clayton, New Mexico invites everyone to come out and try the newest place to get yummy food in Clayton. We can't wait to serve you a variety of delicious foods such as our famous Italian grinders, meatball subs, burgers, plenty of delicious barbecue, soft serve ice cream, cotton candy, and many more great tastes to the great town of Clayton and its guests. Stay tuned for our grand opening on Facebook coming soon, and best of luck to all the athletes competing in today's contests. All right, what a first quarter, Brock. It looks like both teams coming out rocking and firing. High-scoring first quarter, on pace for a nearly 80-point game here in Des Moines Gym.
For sure, and going back to that, like a tug-of-war match there in the first quarter. Obviously, you see the Demons pulling away with a 3-point lead to enter the second quarter. But if this Tigers team has juice like they did in the first quarter, this game can go down to the wire. Ball's live. Tip there. What a sequence of events that time. Hartman can't pull the three. And you see Elida having to use that three-point ball a lot as Green, rainbow shot, can't get to go.
I think that was Trujillo on the shot. No, was that Green?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was Green.
There's Trujillo, kicks it, Johnson. Working left to right, dump inside Sumter, kicks it outside, rainbow shot, finds the pot of gold. 20-14, Demons find him in a 6-point lead.
Trujillo almost with a pick. These Des Moines seniors rocking and rolling, playing with intensity to start this second half.
For sure, as Malloy hits the bench here. Number 24, Tegan Norman, checking in, 3.4 points per game. Kicks it, deep right wing, shot up, no good. Jimenez working in the paint on Trujillo, gets it to go. 20-16, 6:55 left in the first half. Johnson kicks it, Sumter. Sumter loses it, tipped. Sumter kicks it there, feet inside, Hartman, good. I believe head coach Ben Doherty might want a timeout. Let's see.
Nice hustle play by the Elida Tigers right there. That's going to send at number 4 to the line.
My apologies, the whistle was actually off of the foul. So potential 3-point swing here for Hartman. Hartman sends it up, and no good. Jimenez, second chance, bucket, good. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, all knotted up. Sumter slowing things down to run his offense. The 6'2 senior dumps it. Johnson. Cisneros hit the hardwood there hard that time.
I think they're going to get number 13, Hardy Fraze, with the foul coming through that screen.
Johnson off the inbound. Feeds Sumter. Back. Johnson. Green likes to shoot that three-point ball. Been very aggressive here. Tipped Hartman. Out of bounds. Goes in the hands there of Mr. Brock Doherty, Colton Cranston, Cade Brown. They joined us here on the student-powered broadcasting venture. Brock Burnell here on the call. Brad Doherty doing the 1s and 2s, the color. Lizzie down below for the reaction cam. And Kendra Doherty over on the right side with the home fans running the camera. And green is green there that time. 23-20. Jimenez, he's going to jack up a three. No good. Johnson comes out with it. Johnson just letting it go. Wide open Green, no good. Tipped and staying right here. Caleb Sumter gets back in after getting a breather there for a minute or two.
That's about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
one
gonna round
offensive
up a
possession.
little. Just a little. But nonetheless, Caleb Sumter back in, Malloy as well as for the Tigers. 5:43 remaining in the first half. Green kicks it. Johnson loses it. Kicks it to wide open Sumter. Crashes the board, can't get to go, and staying right here. Johnson doing the inbound duties. Bounce pass Sumter and a foul. Johnson in the 10 jersey has it on the inbound. Mix in, match in, Trujillo in, Cisneros out. Cisneros 5.7 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. Long kicks it, Sumter. Johnson jacks up a three. Yahtzee! 26-20. Demons lights out here in the second quarter from the three-point line. Kicks it, Jimenez. Feet inside, Malloy meets Caleb Sumter. Up, no good. Green credited with the rebound. And here comes Green. He says, I'll just have it. No look pass, Johnson. My apologies. Johnson has it now. Can't get to go. And what I like about this Des Moines Demons team, all 5 of them are not scared to crash the board as Sumter gets a potential three-point play, but you see Green, you see Johnson just coming out and getting boards as guards. It's very impressive.
See right there on your screen, folks, Caleb Sumter averaging 18 points a game. From the free throw line, he shoots about 55% on the season. Let's see what the senior does right here.
Sumter hits the lip. Hartman tips, Sumter comes out with it. Long kicks it, Johnson, bounce past Trujillo. Feet inside, Long. Underhand shovel pass, out of bounds. Bringing it up to Hartman. Hartman kicks it, shallow left wing, Dobbins. Heaves it. Trujillo tipped it, but coming out with it is the Tigers, that being Malloy. Hartman, Jimenez, shallow left wing. Jimenez, step back three, no good. Green crashes the board again. Has it on the DHS, feet inside. And Hartman says, get that out of here. Remains Des Moines ball. Fraze in, Hartman out. Johnson on the inbound. Feeds it, Sumter, spin around dagger, no good. Jimenez comes out with it. Heaves it, Dobbins, and a foul, or actually a travel. Wow. Say an extra foot there by Elida. Sumter before the inbound, getting a pep talk there from Coach Ben Doherty. Pulls it, Green, catches. Demons find them now in a double-digit lead at 11.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Calder Green's got the prettiest shooting form I've seen.
And Sumter off the glass there. And a timeout. We're going to take a time of our own. Demons find them in a 13-point lead. You're watching high school basketball all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Welcome back, folks. Huge shout out to Woody's Furniture of Trinidad. They have sponsored every broadcast of this 2023-2024 season, and we got us a fun one right here. Back to you, Brock Brunelli.
Thank you, Brad. 33-20 is your score. EHS has it. Hartman meets Johnson. Dump inside. My apologies. Feed inside. Jimenez up and good.
That was a nice inside feed to set up the assist. Beautiful interior passing.
For sure. Good call. Johnson, feed inside. Talk about good passing there. Sumter just can't come up with it that time.
I think they're going to get Long on the foul call there.
I believe so. Long in the 24 jersey. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers running, gunning, Malloy. Shao left wing meets Caleb Sumter. And Des Moines fans happy about that one, a foul.
Looks like that's going to get called on number 13, Fraze. What's interesting, folks, that's his third personal foul. Here in the first half, he's going to have to take a little break.
We're now going to get that press for the first time from Elida here tonight. Johnson breaks it pretty easily, brings it past the timeline. Sumter has Trujillo. Deep left wing three, no good. Coming out with us, the Tigers. Tip, Trujillo, Green comes out. Green end around to Long. And Long, he's eating up a lot of minutes off the bench here tonight. Doing a very good serviceable job. Johnson, no good, tipped there. Offensive rebound, offense resetted there. Sumter thought about going down Broadway, kicks it, Johnson to Long. Green fake 3 feet inside, Trujillo got tripped up in a foul.
That one could have gone either way, folks. Went in the favor of Des Moines that time. Looks like it is going to send senior Nash Trujillo to the line. Right there on your screen, folks, 9.8 points per game from the free throw line. Shoots 46% on the season. And he's good right there.
Cisneros checking in, Long out. Malloy in as number 10, Nixon hits the bench. Up and good there. Switch for Nash Trujillo. Here comes the Tigers. Jimenez has it on the S. Meets Nash Trujillo, tipped. And ball rolls out of bounds. Staying right here on the right side, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning here in the first half from Des Moines. 35-22. Des Moines find themselves in a 13-point lead. Heaves it. Sumter working on Malloy. And out of bounds. And the other way, St. Sumter last touched it.
You know, this lead, what was a tied game, now a 13-point lead. Des Moines feels like they've done it slowly and steadily. Not really super explosive plays, just taking advantage of their offensive possessions. And get turnovers like that.
Put in the books, send Sumter to the line. 2:03 remaining in the first half. Go see Ethan Long, the 5'10 sophomore, to check in. Sumter up and good. 2:03 remaining. Johnson hits the bench here, 2:03 left. We're also going to get number 24 there, Tegan Norman, the senior. Malloy hits the bench. Sumter, flick of the wrist, good. Hartman has it. Flips it, Jimenez. Tip, Trujillo. Jimenez comes out with it. Green, pump fake, give me the hot sauce. 39-22, 17-point Des Moines Demons lead. Hartman got to get it past the timeline. Green intercepts it. Working dribble drive, Trujillo. Kicks it long. Wide open Green meets Jimenez. Jimenez strips him. Hartman underhand pass there, Jimenez. Jimenez from the cherry line, no good. Swat. Nash Trujillo, no. Jimenez meets Sumter. What a move there from Jimenez. Put the book, set number 5 to the line.
Nice strong move by the senior Seth Jimenez. Leading scorer for this Tiger team, averaging over 15 and a half a game. 47% free throw shooter. He's made 33 three balls over the course of the year.
Jimenez sends the ball up on the way up, no good. Hartman comes out with it. Quick feed inside, another block there by Cisneros. Johnson back in the ball game. Free throw line 2 up, no good. Jimenez just grabs it off the iron. Flips with only one Demon to beat. Money there for Wolf, the freshman.
Tigers with a little press of their own.
Johnson meets Wolf, tipped. Here comes the Tigers. Pump fake up and good.
That's going to be number 12, Radley Ferguson at the line, folks. Sophomore for the team, averaging just over 5.5, 45% free throw shooter.
Ferguson, the bend fire, good. Timeout taken by Coach Fraze. We're taking time of our own. You're watching high school basketball. All from Des Moines on the SRSN.
Does your property need a fencing upgrade? Maybe your project needs some custom industrial or decorative welding. Well, give Colorado Fence and Welding a call at 719-859-1027. And you'll likely find what you're looking for. Colorado Fence and Welding wishes the best of luck to all of today's student athletes. You know, I got to really hand it up, give my a shout out to the entire Des Moines community when we learned we'd have the opportunity to broadcast today's game. We had quite a few sponsors personally and some businesses step up to help us cover the extra broadcasting fees since this is a playoff game and get all of our student broadcasters paid. So thank you not just to Colorado Fence and Welding, but to all of the Des Moines and Folsom area businesses that are sponsoring today's broadcast.
Green on the inbound, kicks it, Johnson. Bounce pass, Sumter. Sumter trap, kicks it, Green, Johnson. Johnson working on Wolf, the freshman. The 6'2 senior, Caleb Sumter, kicks it to Nash Trujillo. End route outlet pass, Sumter, no look to Johnson. Johnson, no good. Trujillo crashes the board, comes out with it. Feed inside Sumter, kicks it, Johnson. Shovel pass inside. Skyhook there from Cisneros, calling it up and under, no good. Jimenez working down rush hour traffic, up no good. As the end of one half of play, 39-29. Demons find them in a 10-point lead heading into the locker room. Stick with us. You're watching high school basketball on the SRSN.
Is it time for an alignment? Are you experiencing some nagging aches and pains that just won't go away? Make an appointment at Burrow Chiropractic, located at 414 East Goddard Avenue in Trinidad, Colorado, and let Dr. Christy Bennett, DC, get you back on the path to better, more vibrant health. Call 719-845-0711 to make an appointment today, and go Demons. Safeguarding the future of the past. The Folsom Museum is a historical hidden gem located on the corner of Highway 456 and Main Street in Folsom, New Mexico. The Folsom Museum is open Memorial Day through Labor Day. Stop in for the first time or the 50th time and discover something new. Also want to take just a minute there, folks, and recognize our super fans. Those are individuals that have stepped up to financially support these student-powered broadcasts. We couldn't do it without their help and support in the community as well. So big shout out to some of our newest ones. They're in larger print there up at the top, and they're also from this Folsom and Des Moines community. So big thank you to Jennifer, Damon, John David, and Katie Brown, Kathy Owensby, Carr and Sue Vincent, Caden, Keidelin, and Katelia Adams, as well as Jean and Brenda Yoakum, Bob and Tina Watkins, Oakley Wilson, Connie Forster, Orville and Rose Strain, Gail Hamilton, Andy and Molly Castillo, Zaylin and Carol Conkle, Ray and Nikki Johnson, Tom and Cheryl Billings, Jason and Christy Franklin and family, and Travis and Brianna Billings and family. If you'd like to be a super fan, you can scan that QR code right there. It's a PayPal link, and if you have PayPal on your phone, it's going to open the PayPal app, and you can contribute, well, whatever you feel comfortable with, just as a nice little thank you, and it helps us keep these student broadcasters paid and keep growing our little network. And you can learn more about the process at SattelRockSolutions.com/fans.
4D Auction Services, owned and operated by Ryan and Penny Brown, is a family-run business based out of Folsom, New Mexico. Named 4D for their 4 daughters, they offer a variety of auction services throughout northeastern New Mexico, southern Colorado, southwest Kansas, and the Oklahoma Panhandle. They offer business liquidations, large and small equipment sales, farm, ranch, and estate sales, and moving and consignment auctions. Visit them online at 4dauctionservices.highbid.com to see what they are selling today.
Make sure I get them all covered. Speaking of get them all covered, folks, you always get a little behind inside baseball here. Let's talk about Wingo Auto Repair. We really appreciate them, located right here in Des Moines, New Mexico. They're a family-owned and operated business since 2012. They will meet, and they exist to meet the auto mechanic needs for the Des Moines, Folsom, Clayton, and surrounding areas. Stop by. You can give them a call or find them on Facebook. Wingo Auto Repair, we thank you for your sponsorship. KLMX, The Bear, Union County's own 97.5 FM, KLMX, The Bear, proudly bringing you your favorite moments, to radio for generations. Go Demons! Wingo Tire. They've been a family-owned and operated business since 2016 in Des Moines, New Mexico, sharing and building with the rest of the family business, Wingo Auto Repair. They sell new and used tires, and they can fix flats for the locals and everyone. If you happen to be traveling by and need a little tire repair, give them a call. Wingo Tire, thank you so much for your sponsorship, and good luck to all of today's contestants. KAK Construction. Did your last do-it-yourself project leave you in over your head with a bigger mess than you started off with? Well, next time, save yourself the headache and give KAK Construction a call at 575-707-9185. KAK Construction might be the perfect fit for your next home repair or remodel project. KAK Construction wishes today's teams the best of luck in the state tournament. The T.O. Ranch, established in 1864 and located in beautiful northeast New Mexico, is a large cow-calf operation in Colfax and Union counties. The T.O. Ranch proudly supports area youth, including Des Moines basketball. Good luck to all of today's participants.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages based on sponsoring all the games in a given week.
or sponsoring a specific team or teams.
Weekly ad packages start at 1 week between 8 and 12 games for $200 and go up to all 41 games for $800.
Team-based sponsorships are similarly priced.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit SaddleRockSolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
The Mack Shack in Clayton, New Mexico invites everyone to come out and try the newest place to get yummy food in Clayton. We can't wait to serve a variety of delicious foods to you, like our famous Italian grinders, meatball subs, burgers, plenty of delicious barbecue, soft serve ice cream, cotton candy, and many more great tastes to the great town of Clayton and its guests. Stay tuned for our grand opening on Facebook coming soon, and best of luck to the athletes competing in today's contests. Again, just another shout out to today's super fans. Really appreciate each of those individuals stepping up and helping us get this show on the road and keeping the lights on here in the broadcast booth. Without super fans and corporate sponsors, we wouldn't be able to pay these student broadcasters, because that's exactly what this is. This is a student-powered broadcasting adventure. We have one Branson Jr. on the production crew today, and we use as many high school and junior high students as we can, as often as their schedule allows. We've had this year about 15, almost 20 different junior high and high school students as part of our production crews, bringing you the Saddle Rock Sports Network action. And we couldn't really do it without the corporate fans and individual fans, so thank you to each and every one of you. Again, if you're not one of our financial fans, one way that you can help us is to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our Facebook posts on Facebook when you see them. That's how we get the news out when we are bringing you the next exciting basketball game, or volleyball, football, baseball, even track a little bit later on this spring. In fact, this is kind of bittersweet in that this will be our final basketball broadcast of the 2023-2024 broadcast season. The Colorado State basketball playoffs are happening right now. These teams looking to advance today. The winner goes on to play in Albuquerque next week. All of those games, both in New Mexico and Colorado, broadcast exclusively on the NFHS network. And hopefully we'll have a crew up there in the future if we can lobby hard enough. That'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it, folks? Well, the state of this game, I think, even though we are sitting on a 10-point lead, which was as high as 15 at one point, Elida really playing well to finish the first half of play there in the second quarter to bring it to a 10-point lead. You know, we saw both teams starting to engage, not necessarily full court press, but some definite man pressure, nearly full court, and causing the other a little disruption on the other each side of the ball. Should be a lot of fun. Speaking of foul trouble, I believe the only player at this stage in the game with foul trouble is number 13, Hardy Fraze of the Elida Tigers. And it looks like, based on the arrow, Des Moines is going to have possession to start the third quarter. Again, if this is your first time, maybe you're from the Elida community, we appreciate your viewership. Go ahead and send this out to others that might enjoy the game. They don't want to miss it. We could have us a fun competition here to round out the third and fourth quarters. Over to you, Mr. Brunelli.
All right, as Matthew McConaughey would say, all right. Welcome back to the second half of play. Sumter has it for the Demons. Flips it. Johnson, 3-ball, no good, coming out of the locker room. Fraze up with the rebound. Hartman beats Cisneros going downtown, up no good. Green comes out with it. Green kicks it, Johnson. Johnson spin move, flip inside Sumter, up and good off the glass.
Tremendous pass by Noah Johnson to fellow senior Caleb Sumter.
Man, good pass there. I think you were going to say, Brad. Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, you're all good.
But Malloy there off the ditch to Jimenez, got to it, now finds himself at the line. 41-31, 7:17 remaining in the third. Jimenez, the southpaw, up and good.
3-point play for the senior.
Johnson tipped. Elida comes out with it. And a foul. They're going to get Sumter on that one.
You know, not necessarily a bad foul. You stop the momentum. It's a foul on the floor, so nobody's going to the line.
Right.
You know, that's can be a good thing to kind of slow your team down, let you take some risks. Actually, that's the fourth foul on Caleb Sumter. So that could be pretty costly, and see how the Des Moines Demons answer.
As Hartman threw a body in Cisneros off the hardwood and staying right here. You know, going to Sumter, that's one of those fouls. You come back and look at it. That's simply just defensive aggressiveness. You're going to get those a lot of times in basketball, just running, gunning, and you're going to come up with fouls like that. Feet inside Jimenez, no good. Jimenez, no good. That time tipped and staying on the left side.
Yeah, but going back to that foul committed by Sumter, that's one of the things you have to be situationally aware. There is a lot of basketball to play, and now Sumter's going to have to sit the majority of this game. I don't look to see him back until midway through the fourth if Des Moines needs it. Let's see how Elida takes advantage.
Sumter, 18 points per game, 8.8 rebounds per game, 3.4 assists per game. With number one not on the court, it can come up costly for the Demons.
That little bump's going to be on number 5, Jimenez. Only his second personal foul. First team foul of the quarter for Elida.
Green has it on the inbound, bounce pass Johnson. Johnson, he meets Smith, the senior. Bounce pass, Green, thought about the three, behind the back pass. Actually, behind the back dribble, my apologies, kicks it deep right wing. Uno, dos, tres there for Cisneros. Hartman, he's going to pull up a three, no good. Tip, Johnson, and Smith. And foot was on the line by Johnson, staying over on the left side.
You know, that good job by the Elida Tigers using that teeny tiny Des Moines baseline space to their advantage, keeping that ball in play.
Smith kicks it, Hartman. Actually, Jimenez, my apologies, kick outside Smith, no good. Jimenez with the second chance, buckets, Spinaroonie up and good.
Man, what a textbook big man move by the senior. Jimenez brings it back to within 10 points.
Johnson going down Broadway, bounce pass, Trujillo. Flips it, Cisneros, Elida comes out with it, but Trujillo grabs it out of the hands. And away.
Maybe that possession was a little rushed by the Demons. You know, you're up by 10. You can afford to set up your offense. Don't have to force something if it isn't there. Now, chance to make it a single-digit lead here if Elida can convert on this possession.
And you go back to slowing things down, Brad. If you don't come out with the back bucket, at least you killed some time being in a 10-point lead. Cisneros grabs the board. Bounce pass, Johnson, a little reach in. We're going to get Clayton Nixon, the senior, on that one. Nixon, 7.1 points per game, 2 points in the win versus Dora, February 22nd, 2024. Johnson now slowing down the offense, obviously having to get past the timeline. He does just that. Johnson dribble, Green with the basketball. Kicks it, Cisneros, shallow right wing, Trujillo. Back to Long, wearing the 24 jersey, back over there, Johnson. Kicks it, Green working inside, that's going to be Nash Trujillo, gets double teamed. Kicks it, 3-ball, Johnson. Uno, dos, tres, Noah Johnson. And a timeout taken. We're going to be right back, 47-34. Demons in cruise control with 4:45 left in the third quarter.
Doherty Landing Cattle is located in northeast New Mexico on the historic Hereford Park Ranch. The owners, Jim and Karen and Brendan and Brittany Doherty, run this working cow-calf operation. It is their mission to never stop improving on their cow herd. They will continue to raise great cattle just as they continue to raise great kids. "4D Auction Services, owned and operated by Ryan and Penny Brown, is a family-run business based out of Folsom, New Mexico. Named 4D for their 4 daughters, they offer a variety of auction services throughout northeastern New Mexico, southern Colorado, southwest Kansas, and the Oklahoma Panhandle. They offer business liquidations, large and small equipment sales, farm, ranch, and estate sales, and moving and consignment auctions. Visit them online at 4dauctionservices.highbid.com to see what they are selling today."
Big shout out to 4D Auction Services. They have been one of our sponsors from when we first began this adventure 2 school years ago with Bearcat football in the fall of 2022. So thank you to Ryan and Pregame Brown and crew and 4D Auction. Back to you, Brock Pinelli.
All right, Hartman's going to get out of the 4D Auctions TV timeout. Jimenez grabs it up and good. And Seth Jimenez, we said it in the first half, maybe slow down, don't shoot that 3-ball as much, and try to work inside. They're doing just that with Jimenez. Johnson works inside, nullifies the point there, 49-36.
You know, Jimenez, I really like watching the way he plays. Just a solid big man game. You know, you see a lot of today's players trying to be Steph Curry. Man, I know it makes me sound like an old guy, but I like watching good big man basketball.
For sure, and Jimenez does it so smooth. That's something you have to admire for the big man. Tip trying to look for Ferguson there, out of bounds. Hartman hits the bench. Wolf, the freshman, checking in. Kicks it, Jimenez meets Long, deep 3, no good. And staying right here. Seth Jimenez, I don't know if he got a warning or just a little chat up there with the ref. Let's see what it was, but Jimenez has the ball. Kicks it, deep 3 for number 3, Wolf, no good. Johnson comes out with the board, and a foul. We'll get the charge there on Green.
Yeah, they're going to get Green, a little bit of a moving screen there. He thought he was planted, just setting the screen, but a little bit of lateral movement in there somewhere. And unfortunately, that you can't do that.
For sure. Fraze will have the inbound, kicks it. Deep left 3, no good. Green coming up with the board. Johnson to run it here for the Demons. Trying to work left. Goes inside. Eurostep gets stripped. Tigers come out with it. Fraze downtown up, no good. Jimenez no good on second chance bucket there that time. Here comes Nash Trujillo. Trujillo working inside and a foul. .305 remaining. 49-36 in the third quarter. Nash Trujillo currently at the line if you're just joining us.
Trujillo averages almost 10 a game. See right there on your screen, 46% from the free throw line. Nothing but nylon on that one. Almost 6 rebounds a game and a block and a half per game.
Pretty good basketball there. Ben fire, Trujillo, good, goes 100% that time. Hartman working up here. Here comes the Tigers. Off the feed from Smith, back on over Wolf. End around pass there, Ferguson. And they're going to get the rotating screen there on Norman, the senior.
You know, last time we were here watching a game in Des Moines gym, it seemed like the set of referees they had that day as well made a real point to call moving screens. You know, and sometimes there's always a point of emphasis on the year for the officiating crews. Long with the big board. And the putback. I wonder if that's one of the point of emphases of the year.
For sure. Yeah, you always see when they do the new rule book in Colorado, New Mexico sports, really nationwide, in every sport, they kind of pick a thing to kind of pick on, see if it's the right rule. So very well could be right, Brad. Trujillo top the key. Short pass long, slipped on the Des Moines Demons logo. Substitutions, Fraze and Jimenez in. Norman and Smith, the senior, hit the bench. Here comes the Tigers. 2-minute warning in the third. Work in, tipped, Hartman. Feet inside, Fraze. Let's see what the call is here. Saying Elida kicked it off the foot. Des Moines ball. Ten minutes and 3 seconds of basketball remaining.
Looks like we're about to get a technical foul called on the Elida ref. Very unhappy with that turnover call, arguing his case. Now, refs never overturn a call, but they always like to have discussions. Now, he may have gotten off easy there, folks. Just a warning and a conversation. Back to the action.
Trujillo meets Hartman on the DHS. Flips it, working from right top the key, Johnson. Trujillo meets Hartman, kicks Cisneros. Quick handoff, Trujillo dumps it off to Ethan Long. Long kicks at Cisneros. He hit a 3-ball earlier in tonight's contest. Long to Green. Going down Broadway and smooth there for Green. Here comes Elida, 55-36. Spin move. And then the other way, and see Jimenez on the push.
Now that's a surprising one. You know, referees are human people. I think they may have not appreciated the conversation with the Elida head coach there. That call, in my opinion, could have gone either way. Goes Des Moines' way that time.
Green, the flip to Hill. Johnson inside and gets hacked. Malloy due to check in at the next dead ball. 1:18 remaining in the third. Brock Brunelli on the call with Brad Doherty, Lizzie Rodiguero, and Kendra Doherty. Johnson up and good. In the bench, there's Fraze. Johnson, second free throw up and good. As Green just got a Band-Aid there on the left elbow. Still in the game there. Jimenez kicks it, Hartman. Jimenez working on Trujillo. Jimenez up in a foul, potential three-point play now this time.
That was a great play by Jimenez. Yeah, Seth Jimenez. He was triple teamed at that high post position, played through it, finished, and now he's at the line. Man, that was a strong senior play.
And truly could have been a foul earlier there on Jimenez. They called it late there on the shot. Johnson has it. Johnson working down rush hour traffic, lost in a foul, little push.
Folks, sorry we brought up the wrong Seth. There's 2 Seths on this Elida squad, and I had Seth Smith's info up there at that last one. That's all right. We'll get it right from here on out. This is Noah Johnson. Noah Trujillo. I'm just quite a mix of name.
It's all good.
Mix and match in here today.
It's the weekend. It's Saturday. It's all good. Johnson, Ben fire up and good. Des Moines finds themselves in cruise control, up 20 of 52.6 remaining. Johnson to make it 21. He does. And here comes Jimenez, and you got to appreciate the strength in numbers this Demons team has. Cisneros and Long have to eat up a lot of minutes here for Caleb Sumter with 4 fouls. We haven't seen Caleb Sumter for a good 5 or 6 minutes, and they're just producing points still, this Des Moines Demons squad.
His number 3 freshman, Hayden Wolf, averages just over 3 points a game, 47% free throw shooter. Let's see if he can connect on attempt number 2.
Can't connect on the first. 59, 38, 43.4 remaining in the third. Up and away. Goes 50% that time there for Hayden Wolf, and a freshman. You're going to hear his name, ladies and gentlemen, for years to come. I really like the game of Wolf off the bench here today for the Elida Tigers. Johnson meets the company of Hartman. Trujillo made Ferguson miss. Kick outside Long. Can't get to go. Malloy working inside. Wolf feet inside Jimenez and good. And there you go again. This kid is literally eating up the inside paint of the Des Moines Demons. Seth Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen, having a senior game. And obviously, still have to crawl out of an 18-point deficit. But if you're Seth Jimenez in your last game, you produced in this game because, wow.
Yeah, he is just getting the job done. If you're the Elida Tigers, at this point, that's your game plan. Feed the big man the ball and let him go to work.
And especially with Sumter out, Osborne checked in. We'll see an Osborne for the first time tonight, but with Sumter out and they're having Trujillo kind of play in that third wing, they can go inside on Des Moines and convert some points.
And that is 5 fouls. So we should be in a shooting situation here. 0.7 seconds left. And guess who? Seth Jimenez going to get another opportunity at the line.
Left shots for the next 0.7 seconds of the quarter, ladies and gentlemen, so take that for what it's worth. Jimenez, the southpaw, sends it on its way, can't connect. Jimenez, second one, gets it to go. 59-43, looks like Cisneros will just hold on to it. The end of Tress, 59-43. Demons find themselves in a 16-point lead, all from Demon Country. You're watching high school basketball all on the Saturday Sports Network.
All right, just want to take a little time, one more time before our fourth quarter break. Make sure we mention all of our sponsors specifically for this game. The Mack Shack of Clayton, New Mexico to open up soon. Colorado Fence and Welding. Colorado Fence and Welding helping us out. The Folsom Museum, great place to stop and visit. A lot of neat things there. KLMX 95.7 The Bear. the T.O. Ranch, Burr Chiropractic, Wingo Tire, and Wingo Auto and Repair. And let's round it out with KAK Construction. We thank each and every one of those sponsors in addition to our super fans for the game. Let's talk about our local fans that stepped up this week. Jennifer Damon, John David, and Katie Brown, Kathy Owensby, Sue and Vincent Carr. Carr and Sue Vincent, and Caden Kittle and Katalea Adams. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brock Brunelli, for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, big shout out to all our loyal listeners and subscribers of the Sound Rock Sports Network, all the likes. Truly appreciate the love as Nixon connects on the three there in the deep left wing. Johnson kicks it, Green pump fake. Kicks it, Trehill. Trehill can't get it to go. Cisneros gets swatted in a foul.
Good three ball there by Elida to start this fourth. The lead is now 13. And again, that was a good block attempt. Third personal foul, though, on number 10, Clayton Nixon.
Cisneros connects on the first. 60-46, 14-point Demons lead.
Cisneros is about a 63% free throw shooter. 1 out of 2 that time.
Elida comes out with it. Goes in the hands of Johnson as number 10. That being Nixon, tried to save it up and good. And here comes the Tigers. If they want to get back in this lead, they got to get something going now. Fraze, no good. Kicks it. Who else but Seth Jimenez? He has a knack for grabbing boards, ladies and gentlemen. This
Look
kid's
at
elite.
that. Did you see that? Give it go. Oh, didn't get it. Oh, that was a beautiful play, though. They're going to call him for a travel there.
I've had a privilege to cover many games this year, specifically Des Moines, Honey, and just a lot of teams throughout New Mexico and Colorado. And Jimenez, if you take 1A and New Mexico A division, chopping that up, Jimenez is one of the better players I've seen all year just based on this game. Long kicks it, Cisneros. On over Johnson, 6:42 remaining. Doherty throws up the X. Doherty to operate the offense. We have not seen Caleb Sumter return. Kicks it. Green comes out with it. And a foul.
Oh, that was just a backcourt violation
Actually,
on Green. Yeah. And that one was ticky-tacky. He only had control of the ball, maybe a step before the line. But, Coach Ben Doherty knows what it is. He used to do some referee work before stepping into coaching in the head coach position. First with the Kim Branson Mustangs, now here at Des Moines High School.
Yeah, obviously, Ben and Jim Doherty and Jared Archuleta and Armijo, very good coaching staff this Demons squad has. Jim Doherty, the father of Ben, longtime great basketball coach himself, taking a smaller advisor type role now for the Demons, and that's somebody you like to have on your bench is Jim Doherty, a coaching legend in the New Mexico area. You can see a lot of the Dohertys, if you're looking at the banners, all the accolades here in Des Moines. You got Ben Doherty, 1,608 career points, number 5 jersey retired. Coach Jim Doherty on a ton of those squads, and Green connects there for a 3. And Sumter's going to check in now after the TV timeout, 62-49. Des Moines in cruise control all the way from Demon Country.
Baca Valley Telephone Company and Sierra Communications have been meeting the area's communications needs since 1974. We offer a wide range of services to our customers: local telephone service, residential and commercial internet service, telephone systems, security systems, network cabling, and two-way radio sales and service. Headquartered in Des Moines, New Mexico, our service area includes northeastern New Mexico and southeastern Colorado. Baca Valley and Sierra Communications is your one-stop shop for your communications needs.
Does your property need a fencing upgrade? Maybe your project needs some custom industrial or decorative welding? Give Colorado Fence and Welding a call at 719-859-1027 and you'll find what you're looking for. Colorado Fence and Welding wishes the best of luck to all of today's student athletes. You'll see at the bottom of your screen there a little reminder to subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us and follow us on Facebook. It's the best way for you to stay up to date when we're bringing the next great high school or junior high basketball action to you here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We're just over 1,000 subscribers, and the data shows only about 30 people watching right now are actually subscribed. So if you haven't already done so, scroll to the bottom of that screen, smash that subscribe button, hit that like, that helps us out. Back to the action and you, Mr. Brunelli.
For sure. Thank you, Brad. And obviously this being the last basketball coverage of the season on the SRSN, we'll have baseball, track, all those upcoming great spring sports, and have something fun and exciting coming up in June. Give you a little hint. We're going to a different state, kind of far away, so can't wait to announce that at a later time there on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Should be exciting. Sumter kicks it right out of the TV timeout. Green. And then Trehill put in the book. Sent Trehill to the line. Dose for number dose. Malloy to check in. Malloy 3.5 points a game. Hartman hits the bench with 4.8 points per game on the year. Trehill at the charity line. Trehill makes it a 3-point lead, 65-49. Here comes Jimenez, meets Sumter. If I'm the Eagles, I'm attacking Caleb Sumter. He's playing with 4 fouls. You might want to go inside with Jimenez and try to grab that 5th.
You know, that foul was called on Jimenez. That's his 4th. Look to him to come to the bench. Nope, they're going to keep him in the game. You got to keep your best player on the court as long as possible. And tell you what, the next time out, we're going to break that new big announcement right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Yes, live to the audience. You're going to hear it first at the next time out.
Johnson has it. Working, shallow right wing. Quick handoff, Sumter, back over Trehill. Trehill working on Malloy, up and no good, off the behind the back there. Jimenez grabs the board. Jimenez working inside on Trehill and staying right here. 4:50 remaining. Long checks in. Cisneros hits the bench. Long, 5'10". Cisneros is 6'2" junior. Jimenez up, no good. Green comes out with the board. Great trap there by Elida. If you're chopping up, cutting up film after, that's one defensive aggressiveness keys to the game you're going to like. Sumter up with it and good. 67-49. Feed inside, Trehill comes out with it. Working, feeds it, Sumter up in a wedgie.
Oh. You know, they're not looking my way trying to say, hey, Brad, get the ball out. You know, they haven't really ever done that for me, Brock. I don't know.
I think we both maybe need ladders to get up there.
For those of you watching, I stand about 5'2" in my big boy boots.
Maybe get up a ladder or something and then they can get worked out. But the 6'2" senior Caleb Sumter can just hack it out and gets the wedgie. Sumter up and good. Has some substitutions here. Nixon, Hartman, all in. I believe Seth Smith as well. Sumter up and good. Hartman has it, kicks it, Jimenez. Back on over Wolf, getting important minutes here in this first round. Nusenda Credit Union, blah, blah.
The Nusenda Credit Union 2024
Thank you.
New Mexico State Basketball Championship. It's a mouthful, but Nusenda paid for those naming rights, so
Heck yeah.
we're going to try to get them their money's worth.
Shout out to them there.
You know, got to hand it also to the New Mexico Athletic Association. They really were very agreeable and nice to work with, granting us permission to broadcast today's game.
Is that going to be on Sumter? That's going to be number 5 on Sumter. They're going to get the over-the-back push. Sumter's night's over, 69-49 or 3:58 left.
You know, Caleb Sumter's had a great career here in Des Moines gym. Maybe not how he wanted to finish his last game here on his home court, but sitting at a 20-point lead with 5 minutes to go, he really did what his team needed him to do.
For sure, and you know, obviously Sumter comes from a very good family overall, great athletes. I've grown up with the Sumters, just very good overall people, and I think down the road you might see Caleb Sumter's banner hanging right by Coach Ben Doherty's here when it's all said and done. Caleb Sumter and Ben Doherty, probably the 2 best Des Moines Demons, I'd have to say, all time for their men's program.
Well, tell you what, I'm not sure that we're going to get a timeout here, as we're going to go ahead and make that announcement right now, folks. Nash Trujillo to the line, sitting on a 20-point lead, just under 4 minutes to go. Should I make the announcement, Brock, or should I keep folks waiting until the timeout? Let's wait till the timeout. Nash Trujillo right there.
Keep them on their toes.
Keep them on their toes. Pretty neat opportunity coming up for us at the beginning of summer.
Now you're just teasing the fans.
Oh, I'm having a little fun.
There you go. Wolf has it. Kicks it. Ferguson, he's going to hit it. No good. Second chance, bucket up, no good. Hits the lip. Wolf up and under and good. There you go. You got your timeout, Brad.
There's our timeout. Well, folks, this is a major announcement for us, the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We will be broadcasting. We're the exclusive broadcaster for the 2024 Colorado and Kansas 6-man all-state football game. It's really a fun thing. Going to be hosted in Dodge City, Kansas, featuring teams from Kansas and Colorado. It will be the North team from Colorado taking on the East team from Kansas, and likewise the South team from Colorado taking on the West team from Kansas in a state versus state, 2 actual football games there, and we're going to cover them all. We'll be out there a couple of days ahead of time, getting some B-roll footage at practices, doing a little bit of a media day with all the players. Well, it's going to be a really neat thing, so stay tuned to Facebook this summer and later spring as we get you all those details. It's going to be a fun thing you're not going to want to miss. Again, Saddle Rock Sports Network, exclusive broadcaster of the 2024 Colorado-Kansas 6-man all-state football game. You heard it here first.
There you go. It's been one of those things I've known for like a month and a half, 2 months, and it's been hard to not say it to the fans because I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a good showing there over in Kansas. Johnson has it, 20-point Des Moines Demons lead. Long flips it, Green, Johnson. Work in left to right, Green has it. Flip inside, Cisneros lost it in a foul. That's going to be number 6. So obviously shots now, Cisneros for 2. Cisneros up and good.
Yeah, I really want to say thank you to all these Elida fans that came to support their squad today, driving about 4 hours.
For sure, very good showing for them too. Very classy fans, good people as we sit in the Elida visiting side here on this announcing part of things, and Very good showing from this purple and white squad here today for EHS.
As we do get ready for the next sports season here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, we will be bringing you Branson Kim Bearcat baseball, as well as some Kim Mustang track. So keep an eye on that as we get ready for our spring sports. We appreciate all of you joining us for basketball season. As viewers, as sponsors, as fans, we couldn't do it without you.
For sure, you know, the Bearcats in their second varsity year, their actually second baseball year, they have all their games covered, obviously, and then I'm excited to see how these track boys do, especially Coulter Cranston, Brock Doherty, Will Doherty, Junior Gomez. They had a very nice showing for the relay teams. They're up in Denver there in the 303 last year, so they got to be up there for the favorites in some of those relays. Johnson up, no good.
Yeah, that team ended up getting, I believe, second in the 2x800, maybe second in the 4x800. And placing very high. They're not losing anybody, bringing all their athletes back. It should be a fun track season for the Kim Branson Mustangs. But we're not done with this one here, folks. Just under 3 minutes.
Jimenez has it, kicks it, Norman. 3-ball, no good. Hartman gets it off the glass, kicks it, Jimenez. No good, hits the lip there. Norman, kick outside, woof, airballs it. Hartman to the window, to the wall.
Here's some pressure by the Tigers. I appreciate it in terms of how they're not hanging their buckets, not giving up.
Cisneros missed it there. Go back to you, Brad. Sorry, my apologies.
Oh, no, you kind of, I was done with my thought. They're still playing with intensity, down by a significant margin, but not showing in terms of their effort here on the court.
Yeah, stick with us. We'll have the Mack Shack of Clayton, New Mexico breakdown after the conclusion of the game here. 2-minute warning. Malloy to check in at the next dead ball.
Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors helping us out for today's game. We'll give them mention here as soon as we can one more time.
Up and no good there, but Jimenez going to the line for another time tonight. 73-53, 152 remaining.
Again, sponsors that specifically stepped up for today. Want to shout them out all one by one real fast here. Baca Valley and Telephone and Sierra Communications, 4D Auction Services, Doherty Land and Cattle, the Mack Shack of Clayton, New Mexico, Colorado Fence and Welding, the Folsom Museum, KLMX, 97.5, The Bear, T.O. Ranch, Burke Chiropractic, Wingo Tire, Wingo Automotive, and KAK Construction.
And really cool to see Griffin on the court playing his last career game there for EHS, as well as Woodruff due to check in as well with the freshman Bodie Fraze. If I'm Des Moines, I might want to sit this starting, well, they put in Osborne. You might want to take out Johnson, Green, and Trujillo. Very important pieces you're going to need down the stretch. I'd like them to put in some of that back end of the rotation here as we have 131 left. Malloy throws it up, no good.
That's going to be it for senior Seth Jimenez tonight.
And Smith hit the bench as well, so both seniors, as they play and take the court for the last time. Johnson, a senior for the Demons there in the white and black, has it on the DHS. Johnson kicks it. Trujillo. Feet inside Cisneros. Just a little too much of a bullet pass that time. And here comes the Elida Tigers. Malloy off the pass from Frey's up and good. Here comes Johnson, 73-58. Johnson working down Broadway, just trying to dribble this out. Took it through rush hour traffic, kicks it back outside, moving left to right. Green Johnson, feet inside Trujillo. To Osborne, Cisneros, good. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Doherty. Looks like a half timeout. Take a time of our own. You're watching high school basketball on the SRSN.
All right, big thank you to our new sponsors that just stepped up one more time. The Mack Shack of Clayton, Colorado, Colorado Fence and Welding, the Folsom Museum, 97.5 The Bear, KLMX, the T.O. Ranch, Burr Chiropractic, Wingo Tire, Wingo Automotive Repair, KAK Construction, as well as Jennifer Damon, John David, and Katie Brown, Kathy Owensby Carr, and Sue Vincent, Caden Keidelin, and Katalea Adams. Thank you to each of those sponsors, as well as Baca Valley Telephone and Sierra Communications, 40 Auction Services, and Doherty Land and Cattle.
For sure. Thank you for all the support throughout the season, ladies and gentlemen. On the SRSN, Frey's just going to pull up a three from the parking lot. Gonzalez checked it out of the timeout, as well as the senior, James Bennett. Long kicks it to his brother, and a foul. Stick with us for the Mack Shack breakdown. Final comments, reactions from tonight's game from Demon Country. Long up and good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to keep watching these Des Moines Demons throughout this playoff run, their games will be broadcast on the NFHS network. If you've never done that before, just search for NFHS network. They have an app for your phone or your smart TV, or you can just go to their website. They have a monthly subscription that costs $12, and you can cancel at any time. So for $12, you can watch Des Moines as they continue their run for a state title next week.
Yeah, and we had Burris check in out of the timeout, and a foul, 13.8 remaining.
Sorry, folks, we had Aaron Long's player info up there that entire time. Oh, well, here's number 44, senior James Bennett.
0.6 points per game on the seniors season. 1 of 5 seniors on this Demon squad. Up and good.
And you'll hear the crowd react. James is one of those players, doesn't get a lot of time, but he's a fan favorite. He got 2 in the book this evening.
2 points on the back of that basketball card. 10 seconds remaining. Up and no good. Long tips it.
You know, hats off to the visiting Elida Tigers. Played a very competitive, energetic game. Just couldn't quite keep up with the Des Moines Demons. They started well, tied at the end of 1. And Des Moines really kind of put the pressure on in the second, spread out the lead, and never gave it back.
And heaved out of bounds. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Demons continue to dance in March. 79-58. We're going to hit the Mack Shack breakdown. Be right back here from studio.
4D Auction Services, owned and operated by Ryan and Penny Brown, is a family-run business based out of Folsom, New Mexico. Named 4D for their 4 daughters, they offer a variety of auction services throughout northeastern New Mexico, southern Colorado, southwest Kansas, and the Oklahoma Panhandle. They offer business liquidations, large and small equipment sales, farm, ranch, and estate sales, and moving and consignment auctions. Visit them online at 4dauctionservices.highbid.com to see what they are selling today.
Welcome back. Time for the Mack Shack Food Trailer post-game report.
79-58, the final here from Des Moines. Ladies and gentlemen, I realized deep into the first quarter that we forgot to do points, so truly sorry about that. My apologies, but I can still break it down. Seth Jimenez having a great overall game inside the paint. Nothing to take away from that senior, just coming up clutch. I liked what I saw from him. I liked what I've seen from Nixon, the other senior. Just two guys who played really good. On the other side, though, this Des Moines Demons team, a band of brothers to best describe it. 79-58, the final. Your Mack Shack player of the game. I have to go at Nash Trujillo on this one. I truly thought he got it done offensively and defensively. I could have went with Johnson. I could have went with Green. I could have went with Sumter. But at the end of the day, the best overall production I believe I saw was from Nash Trujillo. Demons continued to dance in March. That was the last ball game of the SRSN season. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, love, and chicken grease. And most importantly,